Yo, what's up, folks? Andrew is going to be showing up a little bit later, he mentioned, so I'm just going to get started. Yeah, I could show my screen here in just a sec. Let me send out a tweet to let people know we're live. But yeah, let me get my screen up here, and let me make this a little bit bigger because I'm trying to prompt or prime rather ChatGPT so that we can have an interesting stream. Cause yeah, I've been using this uh the last 24 hours really, and it has been incredible what it's capable of. It really feels like I'm talking to something with a lot of intelligence. Maybe not at a human level yet, but pretty dang close. And like superhuman, honestly, if we're talking about some things like interpersonal things, it's like it's not there yet, but when it comes to technical stuff, it's ridiculously good. So I used it uh I actually used it last night to work on something, a side project with one of my fellow engineers at NX. uh we were building, I'm going to show it on screen actually, probably. Gregory has been working on this npm burst chart, uh, that I helped contribute some fixes to. You can see the table at the bottom. This is me. The thing I was working on with ChatGPT yesterday was actually putting these things side by side so that, like, as you moused over one of the sections here in the burst chart, it would highlight stuff in the table. So I just did a test experiment with ChatGPT, just like walking through, this is what I want to do, and yeah, it did pretty good at it. I'm not really good at some of the CSS stuff or using. We use D3 for this chart, and yeah, it was pretty good at figuring things out. I think it does help that I have some knowledge about like what's going on and like just how what the technologies are and how they work, so I can tell it what to do. But man, I'm so blown away. Looks like I think our fix is in. We had like a weird fix where weird problem where there's like competing network requests to get out to npm. So like the way this works is we just type in a package, the way you would install a package, like with the package manager, and hit enter, and that's going to go and make a request to the npm API that gets the stats. So this is showing how many downloads have happened in the last week, and yeah, the table kind of shows how those break up. The sun chart, or the burst chart here, shows like visually how those break out. Um, yeah, like I said, the enhancement I had was as you highlight something in the chart, uh, the corresponding row will get highlighted. Maybe since we're waiting for Andrew, anyways, let me open up a new VS Code window and we can take a look at that. Just see that live, because I was waiting for Andrew before we get started. But yeah, let's see. Is this the right one? Yeah, I think so. So we'll serve. Oh, I'm on. No, I'm on the right branch. So let's open up that. So this is my new enhancement. It kind of puts these things side by side, but as we highlight over things, you'll see in the right hand side they get highlighted. Now, I'm not the best when it comes to styles. I'm just like, set the background color. It'll be fine, and it works. But I'm sure someone could make this a lot prettier. But yeah, also there's like sticky scrolling, so we can see what's going on with each of these. As we highlight the different pieces, they'll scroll into focus if they're not visible. I feel like I could do a better job with some of that. Like you'll see, like here, version 13 is technically visible, but just barely. It feels like we could center that a little bit more. Um, but yeah, I like it. clicking around works. Appears to work. I don't know. We don't have any automated tests for this yet, which I'd love to have at some point, but definitely not a priority right now. Oh, it looks like I got like a random pipe in here. Should probably fix that at some point. But yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm actually curious. Like, if I look up Supabase.js, curious about what this looks like. Did that not work? Let me see. npm.js. Is that not the name of the package? Supabase.js? Oh, it's at Supabase. Supabase.js. Okay. Let's grab that. Yeah, it's Supabase.js. There we go. All right. Almost everyone on version 2. Still a healthy amount of people on version 1, particularly 135. When we look at the breakdown of people in, version 2, this looks like mainly split up between these ones. Let's click in on that. Yeah, half of the people are in the top 3 most recent. Everyone else. Oh no, that's not scrolling right. Oh well, I'll have to figure that out. Looks like that one works. That one doesn't want to scroll. Interesting. Yeah, it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty cool. This is surprising to see how some of these projects break down, though, in terms of, just in terms of where the downloads go. I think we're looking at React. What's another popular one? I guess React Query is one that comes to mind. React Query. Published. Where's 4? TanStack React Query. There you go. Over 1 million downloads weekly already. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's not what I wanted. TanStack. All right, well, everyone's on version 4 because I think they moved to a new package name when they went to version 4. But yeah, you can see the breakdown of all the different versions. Looks like most people are on 4.24. But yeah, really cool to see how ChatGPT was able to help me out build that. So yeah, and I feel like the most interesting thing too is when I talk about this, like this is kind of a bug, see like this one's not really scrolling into place, even though it's visible. You can see, I'm actually curious too. So 1.25 million for TanStack query. If we just go to React query, still a healthy amount of people, more than half on these older versions. So, in fact, more on 3 than 4. I think that's probably has to do with the version name change. Like, it's not just that they went to 3; it's that they went to 4 and they changed the name. But yeah, when I talk to ChatGPT about like fixing some of these bugs, for example, if I can make it happen again, yeah, it seems like always. Oh no, that one's fine. I don't know. It's like sometimes, I'm guessing maybe sometimes a little sliver of a row is visible. So even though it looks like it's not scrolling, it's actually just thinking things are fine because it's technically visible. I don't know. Yeah, see, that works. I don't know. But talking to ChatGPT, yeah, I think it's mind blowing. Talking through a bug, it's just I would talk to it like I would talk to another developer. So that's nuts. Max, what's up, dude? Hey, Glad you enjoyed the course. Yeah, today, as soon as Andrew gets here, Andrew's DevRel over at the Supabase org, we'll be looking at ChatGPT to expand on Supabase IO a little bit. That's the website we end up making in the course. So yeah, hopefully it'll be fun. We're going to do like a notifications thing, kind of like Twitter, or I guess Reddit does it too. I don't know. I'm actually not a big Reddit user, but yeah, hopefully you can see the course was designed around making like a Reddit clone here. So maybe while I'm waiting for Andrew, he's probably coming in pretty soon. He said he'd be about 10 minutes late. This is what I've been working on in terms of... Oh no, did it get ruined? Oh crap. I had this whole thing about building up a big old prompt to prime ChatGPT for talking with Andrew. Yeah. Awesome, dude. Yeah, looking forward to having you on here. But I feel like my ability to type is going to be exposed here. Oh man, I'm really upset that went away. Did I really blow that away? Let me see. Maybe do I have another browser window somewhere? No, I think I blew it away. Oh well. But yeah, we'll see what we can do when Andrew gets on here. I guess I can start typing things up while we're waiting for him. So I think I just want to describe the issue and what we want ChatGPT to do. So this might be a little boring as I'm explaining it, but let's just say your name is Supabot. Your job is to help us create features for a Reddit clone that we're building with Supabase. Supabase is... I don't know if it will know about Supabase or not, so I'm going to try to prime it a little bit. So Supabase is a database solution that wraps a Postgres database and provides a nice JS client so we can interact with it on the front end. We do write our own SQL, and I'll provide you with the DDL for our current state in my next message. Cool. Today we want to add notifications to our system. The notifications should work in a way that a user that is logging into the site can see a bell icon with a red number count of the new messages that other users have posted since they last logged in. All right, so let's give it some examples. When you click on the icon, the user should see some notifications like these. So one of them would be Zach commented on your post how to make a sandwich. Zach and Andrew commented on your post how to change a light bulb. I don't know. And then we'll have one that's like 30 users commented on a post you replied to why Supabase is awesome. So once a user clicks on a notification, that notification should no longer be active. It should still appear in the dropdown, but it shouldn't. But I guess we should say it should be styled differently to let the user know that they've already interacted with this notification. Try to think if we need to give it any more context. I think this is probably enough. I guess we'll see. I haven't tried working with it with something this complex before. But yeah, I think maybe we'll just say when you're ready to get our DDL to describe our current database, let me know by saying, maybe give it something funny to say here. Can we do emojis? Supabot ready for input. Let's give it some robot emojis here. All right, now we just wait for Andrew. I know, man, I'm sorry. We'll wait. I'm a slow typer. But yeah, we'll just. I want to wait for Andrew before I hit enter on this because Andrew is actually very. I don't think he likes Chat GPT, so I'm gonna try to convince him when he gets on. But yeah. Maybe while we're waiting, Max, let me know any interesting things about the course. Anything you would have liked to see more, go more into. I know there's a lot of stuff with Postgres that I wish I was better at, to be honest. I had, when I first got started in my career, like right out of college, I did a lot of stuff with Java and Postgres. And I thought I was a lot better at it than I was. Like I feel like I was able to get to a point where I could just like knock out a query to do any kind of joining and any of that kind of stuff to get what I wanted. But I don't know if my understanding of Postgres ever got to a place where it was like Turing complete in the sense that I could like properly script out everything only in like SQL. Felt like or like whatever that the scripting language is for SQL. But yeah, it was always like some combination of joining together the pieces I knew how to do in Postgres with like JavaScript or Java to piece all those things together. So I'd love to get much better at Postgres or at SQL in general. But yeah, we'll see how things go. Let me try messaging Andrew. Maybe he's having some issues getting on. No, just probably gonna be a little bit longer. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit enter because it will catch him up. So let's see if it does it. Oh, excellent. Yeah, and look, it even gave our little conversation here a title. I guess I'll hit the thumbs up. I actually haven't interacted with this before. Oh no, I don't want to. Get out here. I ain't doing that. Okay, so it's ready for the input. So let's go to our database stuff. So I think we have like one migration in the toe right now. I don't actually. The last couple sessions, me and Andrew have been building up something of like a stack to add the notifications on top. But yeah, I'm in the wrong VS Code window. Let's kill this. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Let's go to migrations. So we'll give it the original DDL and then just this one. I think it will be able to handle this. Let's see. I've not tried SQL with this before. So okay, here's the original DDL. SQL, I don't know if it needs that or not, but we'll just dump it, and then we'll say, and here's another script we layered on top to add some improvements after the initial launch. So SQL, and then we'll grab that second one, copy, and we'll dump it. And we'll just say as your first task, write a SQL file that creates any tables and any functions, I guess, or anything else required in order to implement the notification features we mentioned. All right, let's see what it can do. All right, well, it's typing this stuff out. I hadn't written SQL in a decade, so I had to take a lot of what you wrote. Yep. That's how I felt too, man. There was a big part of me that wanted to give y'all more here. Andrew, what up, dude? You're just in time. ChatGPT is almost done.
Oh man, doing my job.
It's gonna take all of our jobs, bro. But yeah, let me. Max here is just taking the course, so I wanted to see what he had said about everything going on. I just wish I understood the SQL more. Is pretty much what it comes down to. We'll get there. I got to do some stuff about how a lot of this stuff works. Maybe ChatGPT will help us a lot here too. But yeah. We'll figure out how to do a lot of this stuff. Most courses have an example code that's quickly out of date and work out of the box. So it's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I think Postgres is pretty solid. It's like, I don't know if it's going anywhere. And like at the end of the day, that's what most of the stuff boils down to. So after we get the notifications in, this now weeks long odyssey me and Andrew have been on. Oh no, a network error. We overloaded it.
I'd just like to add something as well to what Max was saying about SQL.
Yeah.
That's being a bit hard. We're looking to make migrations easier. We've been looking into some new ways of doing migrations. There's some tools out there which similar to Prisma, but uh, not so much writing a completely new domain-specific language,
Yeah.
which you still write in SQL. So all you do is you just have one schema where you create your table, and that same schema where you create your table, if you should modify one of the columns in that schema, it would automatically generate the migration for you. So you don't have to know how to do all the all
Oh, that's
alter
really neat.
table, column name, so on. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, it's really
yeah,
rough because unless you're doing like some green blue kind of deployment scheme, you've got to do all this
yeah,
stuff in place. So it's not
yeah,
just like one thing when I first started into the course, what I wanted to do was just like build this up like the original DDL over time, and the idea would be like whenever we make a change. We just wipe the whole database and put everything else on top. And that doesn't work very well because if you want to do that and keep everyone's like information, you gotta like you gotta like store all that into some secondary thing for a little bit
yeah,
and then put up the new DDL and then figure out how to put all that data back where it needs to go. That takes forever
yeah.
if you have a lot
Uh,
of data.
Zach, can you just expand on what the abbreviation DDL stands for? Because I'm sure people are going to be watching
Oh
like,
God, I
what
don't
is
even
this
know.
DDL?
I'm just gone with it. Essentially, I don't know what it stands for, but essentially, what it means is it's the I guess it's the data definition language. Is
Yeah,
that it?
yeah,
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
cool. So what it is like if SQL is this umbrella term that describes all of all our stuff, the DDL is some subset of that. It's not like it's the same language, but the idea is we're only defining things like the tables and the functions and stuff like that. We're not doing stuff like inserting or reading from. It's not the queries. It's just the structure of like our
Yeah,
database of our system, right?
yeah,
So when I'd
yeah.
say DDL, that's what I mean. I think that's how most people use it.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to expand because I know that some people, when they hear abbreviations, they go, also, what does that even mean?
Yeah,
Like
for
me, for
sure.
instance, with the whole SSG, SSR, what's the new one now? I don't even know what the new ones are. There's like so many abbreviated terms. I'm like, what do they mean?
I know. Yeah. All right. Let's see. I'm going to try to regenerate the response. We'll just hopefully it finishes right this time. But here's what we've done so far, Andrew. So this is what you missed. So maybe first, I want to understand when I messaged you about doing ChatGPT today. You sounded pretty negative about it. So what happened? Who hurt you?
What happened?
What
What
happened, bro?
hasn't happened? So I think my dislike for some of the stuff that not all of it, some of the stuff that Chat GP, is it GPT or GTP? Which is it?
GPT. Yeah.
Right. What does the GPT even stand for?
General.
I'm
I don't
digressing.
know. I, let's Google it because I'd say the wrong thing. What? I should probably ask it what it stands for. But
Accent.
no, I. So okay, here's the thing. You only get. I have like the pro plan or whatever, but you only
Right.
get 25 messages every 3 hours. So I don't want to waste it on something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because okay, so you get 25 messages every 3 hours with the ChatGPT 4 model. And after that it'll like downgrade, so you can still interact with it, but it'll like
Right.
downgrade to the chat gpt 3.5 or whatever, and that is not the same. I don't know what it is. I can't describe it. This feels like I'm talking to a person. Doing downgrading it feels like I'm talking to a really bad chatbot. So I don't know.
Less if else statements. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
Generative pre-trained transformer is what gpt is.
Oh, okay.
I guess that
Wait,
makes
and that
sense.
LLM is what? Language. Can you repeat
Language
that for me?
learning model, I think, right? LLM, large
Large.
language model. Sorry.
Because I've seen someone tweet about it and they've been saying LLM, and I'm like, what? What are they talking about? Are they talking
Yeah.
about the what's that programming model called? That's it's a runtime that a lot of these programming languages run on.
Mm, I don't know. Like ML, you mean? Like machine language? Machine learning?
Nah, there's what is it called? LLVM, I think it's called, or something like that. It's
Let me
like,
Google
yeah,
this.
LLVM, right? The LLVM, which is kind of like for McCarthy, it's like a runtime engine.
Okay. It's like
Yeah,
compiler stuff? Oh
yeah,
gosh.
yeah.
You know when
Basically,
you see HTML like this, these guys are hardcore. Holy crap. Uh
yeah. So every time I see that LLM, I keep on confusing it with this LLVM. I'm like, and then I realize the person keeps on saying something about Chat GPT, and I'm like, huh?
yeah, I don't
What
think
is
that has
this
anything to do
LLVM? See what
with
I'm saying
this.
about the abbreviations? They throw me off. There's like too many of them, like LLM, LLVM. Uh,
Oh man. Clang. Now that's a term I hadn't heard in a very long time. I
yeah.
got started in C, bro. Getting all that. That was still in college. We were using like Clang to compile our C code. Back when
I
I
don't know
didn't
it.
know what was going on. Uh, but
So
yeah,
back to my dislike. So my dislike is more to do with the end user using it and it not giving them a complete. I guess it's down to the end user really, but I'm blaming ChatGPT. But them not fully understanding what what is being generated, right? So a code like this, you get someone typing something, get this, and they have no clue what's going on here. It's
yeah,
like
yeah.
then something breaks, and they quickly jump on Discord and be like,
They come to you. Yeah, I get
it's
it.
broken. I don't know why it's not working. I'm like,
Well, yeah, it's not a it feels like I have a coworker. It feels like I have an intern that's like
yeah,
supercharged. Is kind of what this feels like, especially with the most recent one because it really does feel like I'm talking with something truly intelligent. And
right,
like even if I can't get things right, I can figure out talking through it with them just like
yeah,
helps me get to there. So yeah, like
yeah,
based on what we have, I'm be curious to see like what it gives us here. But like this was the thing I trained it on. So or trained
that
it
is
on. This
a
is how I
long prompt.
I know that everyone had to. I had typed this out before I started the stream, but then I clicked to a different tab and I lost it, and so everyone had to watch me type this painfully long thing with my terrible
Oh
typing speed. So, but yeah, I tell it about Supabase a little bit. I told it today we're going to add our notification system. So I think like I'll just make a branch for what we've been working on and just put it on there because I kind of want to start from scratch. Like I don't want to
right.
start it in the middle because we've got some good ideas I think about how things should work, but
Yeah.
I do want to just kind of go through with this experiment just to see how it goes. And then we told it a little bit about how the notifications should work, and then yeah, about interacting with it. It should then no longer be active and
Right.
yeah. So when you're ready to get our DDL to describe our current database, let that should have been let me know by saying this. And guess what it said? Excellent. So I gave it a thumbs up at that point because it was a good chat bot. But yeah, so then I just copied and pasted our SQL. And now as your first task, write a SQL file that creates any tables and functions in order to implement the notification features we mentioned. So I'm going to try copying and pasting this and dumping it in and seeing what
Let's
happens.
go.
Let me go do what I said first. So we'll just like create a new branch here. Actually, just I'll keep
I
it on
think
the
you have
notification branch. Add
kept
period.
committed stuff.
What's that?
All right. No, no, I was
Uh,
gonna say I think you have stuff that you haven't committed yet.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to put all
Where's my
that in.
volume now? Let me turn
I
my mic up.
I think it's
How about
me.
now?
Yeah,
How about now?
you're
How about
good.
now?
Ah! Stop! Oh, I forgot you can see me adjusting the volume, huh? All right. All right, all right, all right. So we'll say pinning to start into chat GPT experiment. All right. So do that. Get checkout main, I think.
While you do that, let me ask Max. What's LVM actually? Since you you did say LVM with a question mark. Is that
Yeah.
something else as well as
That is
LLVM? Is
another
that another
thing.
abbreviation?
Maybe. These are all Roman numerals. That's the other thing that was standing out to me. But I don't think the order makes sense. Unless it's like 1000 minus 50. L is 50, right? So that's 1000 minus 55. I don't know if that's right or not.
I have no
But,
clue.
yeah, who knows? Let's see. Where are we at with this? I think this is like what's on live. I think this is right. I need to do like a whole, we'll do something in some future thing about just like setting things up for CI/CD and stuff like that, because
Yeah.
that'd be a nice thing to have. But let's do check out B chat GPT and yeah, let me grab all of this. This does not seem like enough stuff, chat GPT.
There's a copy code bit at the top, you know?
Thanks, Andrew. This is why I pay you the big bucks to come on the stream. No, Andrew does this for me for free. He's just a nice guy. Was thinking of LLVM. Okay, but apparently LVM is also a thing. Okay. Yeah, VM is virtual machine, right? Obviously. So
Yeah.
what would LVM be? Probably something. I don't know. Seems like it would be a thing. But all right. Help me out here, Andrew. What's the CLI thing for Supabase to create a new migration? Is it
Supabase migration.
yeah,
New.
new, and then
New
we'll call
link.
it migration, or not migration, notification. Got my shuns mixed up. Is this right?
Yeah.
What?
That is right. Why didn't you trust me? Oh man, we're
I,
having
d-
we're having
I
trust
like
issues.
to read the docs.
We're having trust issues right now, Zach. What's going on?
I
What's
trust
going
you, Andrew. I want to understand. Okay. Let's see. I'll put. No, I don't care about that. All right. I'll take you at your word, Andrew. There we go.
on? Zach, this
Migrations.
isn't working out. There's a trust barrier.
Paste. All right. Let's see if we can understand what this is actually doing.
Yeah.
And maybe. Okay. What was the thing that you said that we could like reset it without taking it all the way down and putting it all the way back up? So yarn Supabase
DB reset.
DB reset.
Yep.
All right.
You don't.
See, I did do help that time.
You didn't want to do help.
See, this is the trust is building. But if you steer me wrong with this, Andrew, we're back to opening up the help options on each command. So that should have primed us. That should have primed us. Okay, notifications. All right. So we have an ID, the user ID, post ID, created at, comments ID. Okay, we'll just trust it on this one. I don't know if we need that or not.
Yeah, we do.
Post ID and comment ID would probably be the same thing, though, right? Yeah, it's probably. Well, I don't know. We gave it the DDL, so it knows that like it should understand, or maybe it shouldn't, but it could probably figure out we're doing like a tree structure inside of our post table.
What
here.
is the comment ID pointing to actually?
Let's find out. I bet it's to. How do I do this? I'm doing it wrong.
Edit. Yeah.
Okay.
Edit column that should. Yeah, to the post ID as you're saying. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're right.
So you're seeing that just right here, right?
Yeah.
Which MacBook version is this? I have an M1. I think that's what you're asking. But yeah.
Probably.
Okay, so comment ID to public post ID. Yep, I think that's right. And then hopefully, if we look at the post ID, that'll have the same relation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so it knows like, I guess it wants to know this is the top level, and then it wants to do like which one.
Exactly. Yeah.
Now, what does the user ID go towards actually? I'm curious, is that the person who commented, or is that... I guess that's just the person who the notification is for. It must be.
No, it seemed to be from who the notification is from, which is wrong because it says auth user's ID.
References.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to reference auth user's ID either way, right?
Uh,
Like whether it's the person posting or the person the person the notification is for. Either way,
I,
it's going to reference the auth users table, right?
I thought you had like a profile table. No,
Mm, yeah, we do.
but I thought it would
Uh,
be referencing from there because doesn't that?
yeah, I mean that would make more sense. You're right. If we wanted to edit column, so here, yeah, we really want that to instead go to like our user profiles.
Yeah, because then you could fetch the username at that point. Otherwise, we'll have to go one level up, then come back one level down, right?
Well,
Where
this user ID references the auth user's ID as well, so I think that's actually okay, right?
yeah, that's fine this way. But I'm saying from a relationship perspective, if we're gonna use the Superbase library to try and create a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
it would then become a problem because you can't do relationship on
Oh, I
auth,
see.
the auth schema. We can
So
do
we
it
actually
on the
need to. It needs to reference. It's almost like we need to daisy chain it.
yeah,
So profile user profiles, even though it's the same UUID,
exactly.
the relation needs to know that way. Okay, so
Yeah.
let's tell it. Let's just tell ChatGPT. Okay, we'll like create a list of things that we don't like about it. Uh, Here's a list of things Andrew doesn't like about your answer. Let me
Andrew, your
make
number
this.
one hater, doesn't like about your answer.
I know. I'm blocking our prompt a little bit. Let's go to that view a little bit. Uh, so here's a list of number one. Your auth. What was it?
No, your user ID in the notifications table should yeah,
User
something.
ID in the notifications table is referencing the auth user schema. Instead, it should reference the what was it?
Public user profile.
Public user profile table. Is it profiles?
I don't remember.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
with an S.
Probably could have
Profile.
figured it out either way, but the profiles referencing
Can it? Because then if it can't, then you also need to update the auth. It should be auth users instead of auth user. But
auth
let's leave it to see
users.
if we'll figure it out.
Okay. Well, let's. What else don't we like about it? Um, to
You were saying something about the comment ID. Did you want to change that, or are you fine with it having that since
No,
it's the
I'm
same
fine
as
with
before?
that. I want to see where it takes it. I think that it actually may be more robust if we say, "Hey, here's a." Well, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
let's say that. Let's say we won't care about which specific comment the notification is for. Let's group all events that would have been notifications for the same original post into one notification. And maybe we could say something like, you can tell if a post is the original post if the entity in what was the name of the table called again? If the entity in the post public.posts table has what was the name of that field? Path of I think it was root. If I let me try just running Are we even serving the app? I actually don't know. Let me pull
No,
up the
I don't think so.
README because I forget the command to do it. Start yarn dev. Okay, easy enough. Okay. Boom. Sign up. Test. Test. Whatever. Test stat test. Dot test. Did I do it wrong? Test at test.io. Test. Test. Invalid authentication
You,
credentials. What did
you
I
don't know
do?
why?
What did I do?
You aren't running the. Oh no, you are. Wait. Okay, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Why
I
is
don't
it
know
trying
why
to sign
either,
you
bro.
in?
What's that?
Why is it trying to sign you in instead of sign you up? Because it's saying invalid credentials, which means it's trying to probably sign you in rather than up.
I wonder if there's issues with dropping the sequel in that broke stuff. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think it would.
You don't think so? Okay.
No. Because you didn't override any existing tables. These are new tables that you just added in there. So
Yeah. All right. Let's see what's going on then. Sign up 401 invalid authentication credentials. What doesn't it like? This
and
means that like our key doesn't work, right?
let's see the payload.
Payload.
Yeah, looks correct. And the headers.
API key. There it
Yeah, the
is.
keys there. Yeah.
I wonder what it doesn't like about it. Is this because we just reset the database instead of taking it all down and pulling it all back up, Andrew? Because if it is, I swear to God, I'm going to try that to fix it. You can come up with your own theory while I'm doing
I
that.
don't think it is. I don't think it
Yarn stop.
is. I don't think it
This
is.
this is our ongoing joke. That we have to keep doing this. Andrew always says we just need to reset the database. I keep telling him
Yeah.
no, something about that doesn't work. But
I'm gonna say if it works, I'm gonna say Zach is on an outdated version of the Superbase CLI. Let's just make that clear.
yeah, I know that's what you're gonna say. And then I'm gonna say, look at my node modules, bro. It looks updated to me. That's exactly what I'll say. All right, let's see.
Yay, it didn't work. I'm so happy it didn't work.
So
That's bad. I
mad.
shouldn't be saying that.
I'm so mad now. Hang on, let me try to refresh. I don't know. That shouldn't do anything, but test.io, test 1, 2, 3, 4.
What
Test,
happened?
test. I don't know.
Um,
401s,
do you have
unauthorized.
your Docker thingy running? Your Docker desktop?
Yeah, we can look at that.
Yeah. Let's look at the logs in here.
Supaship. So we want to go into
Want to see the go true?
Go True. Okay, that's
Or
like
auth. It's
the
called auth. Superbase auth.
okay.
Yeah. That's the
Can you
logs
see
for
that? I can try to make it bigger.
Yeah, nothing came through. Try logging in again. Let's see if the logs get updated.
Sure. I'm gonna move it over here. Bring it back. Oh, of course. It didn't tick there, I don't think. Yeah, it didn't tick. Last message was 2 minutes
tick.
ago.
So that means it didn't even get here.
Yeah.
Can we go back one level up?
Do we need to look at Kong or?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think it's probably getting tripped out of the API gateway. Well, you can see that it's trying to go through there. There's a post request there.
Yeah. That one seems fine though, right? Let's just.
Yeah, it seems like it definitely should have gotten through to the.
To go true.
Yeah, unless let's check Postgres as well in here, or is it called DB? DB
Is it up? I missed it.
at the top.
There it is.
Yeah.
I don't see
No,
anything.
no,
This was from a
not
while
even.
ago. This is when we started to
Yeah.
pack up. So it's not hitting that either. Um, so
Guess that's
Kong, it went
debugging
through
our.
Kong. What's that?
Wait, go on.
Well, I was just saying it hit Kong. Kong's going to split things up to go to the different microservices they need to go to. And then
Yeah.
I would have assumed it would be go true that this got stuck on for it to be a 401. But
Yeah, but it should go through. Should have logged something, which of
okay,
course
so the fact that
logs
we
in
don't
here.
see anything here for go true means that probably got stuck somewhere along the way. Yeah, because
Which there's nowhere else once it's gotten
I
past
know
Kong.
what in the world. Mm, is it possible that? Oh, I bet I know what it is actually. I bet this is wrong. The an anon key. I think
Oh
it
yeah, it is.
doesn't
It is. The
match.
one that we just saw was different.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. Let's go to wherever we're making
It's in
create.
your .env file, right? Well, you have a .env production file here as well, which I think is probably trying to read. It's probably reading the wrong file.
I think that's probably right. I think this is probably is
This
that
should be the
this?
local one, right? By default.
Yeah, and that one
Oh
doesn't
yeah, you're right.
match
It's
right
wrong.
now.
The thing is wrong.
Yeah.
How did that change?
I think when I updated the version, I think it did something like that. That's what I think
Oh
happened. I actually don't. I recall us having to do this on our other branch, and probably got blown away when I switched branches. So
yeah, you are right. That it probably happened in a version upgrade, but it
yeah,
happened in a long time ago version upgrade. So
yeah. Well, we've been working on this thing for a while, so so it makes sense. But yeah, that may excuse you for why this didn't work. So I won't go right to opening up the help menu all the time. But we're on thin ice here, Andrew. We are on thin ice. Okay, that
boom,
worked.
we're in. We're back.
Okay, all this like to pop off the stack because I wanted to make like just a test post to see what it would look like. All right, we're finally back.
That
We
failed.
should
That
do
create
that.
just failed a minute ago.
God damn it! What doesn't it
Failed
like
again.
now? Bad request. Okay. Um,
What? What's the response?
Query syntax error at character 7.
What?
That's not particularly helpful.
No, that's coming straight back from Postgres. So
Right. Yeah. But that looks like what I would have expected. Let me try. Can we try this? I'm going to comment out all of this stuff because I just, like I said, does this work? And we'll do DB reset. We'll do it your way. Yarn Supabase DB reset. Because yeah, like I said, I just want to understand personally how this stuff is working before we
yeah.
do this. Do I need to log out now?
Well, you have to sign up again, right? Because you just reset everything in database, so this
Okay.
user doesn't even exist.
Yeah, I figured, but figured I better ask the expert.
Well, you're right now. You're trying to sign in rather than sign up.
Oh yeah,
Wink, wink.
thanks.
Hey, Edition Addict.
What up, dude? Addition. Oh, I thought it was addiction addict. Addition addict. That's
See?
much more wholesome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Edition here was on the NX live stream yesterday. So
Oh, cool.
welcome back. We're talking Supabase today, and we're
I
talking.
thought it was Audition Addict when I first read it. I thought it
Oh,
was it's probably
that's
Adobe Audition.
that's a very
sound.
thespian thing of doing it. Like, if you're addicted to doing an audition as like an actor, that's yeah. Everyone always thinks that. Yeah, sorry, I just didn't pay too much attention last. But yeah,
Okay, that
cool.
worked.
All right. So we got a post. So all this just because I wanted to see. Yeah, path was root.
I
Okay.
told you that. I knew that.
Oh, I didn't remember. It has a path a path value of root. All right. Let's just give it this and see what it says.
Should we look through the functions that it created
Yeah,
first to see if
probably.
there's anything else?
We should maybe ask it to describe what's each of these things are doing, but I want to save my credits. I'm probably being
Yeah.
too miserly with those credits, honestly, but
Yeah.
we'll see. All right, let's go. Let's see what's it's doing. So it says create notification, returns UUID. So that's for, I guess, for the notification it creates, and insert notifications.
That's a weird
Okay.
move right there.
What's that?
That's a weird move by declaring a new variable, new ID, and using the UID generate, and then
That's
returning that after inserting it. But it's already told the table to auto generate the UID. It's like, hey, do this thing and do it.
Yeah.
You
Let's
do a
add that
place
thing
to it.
to it. Three. Three. Uh, the create notification function you created is creating its own UUID when we should just use the DB feature to auto create an ID when adding a new entity to the table. Did I say that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The function, I don't know if it's going to understand that you've called it, what's that, Pascal case when it's actually on the.
I think it's actually pretty good at figuring those things out. But
Okay.
yeah, good call. Good call. All right, next is comment notification. Let's just look at it here. I'm curious too. Like this seems to be the equivalent of like a Java setter. You know what I'm saying? Like this doesn't do anything. It's like, okay, given a user ID, a post ID, and everything I need, let me just insert that in. Like that. Let's just tell it, get rid of create notification. It's useless, right?
Yeah,
All right,
it is
there we go.
pretty much.
The create notification function is a useless wrapper around an insert statement to that table. Let's get rid of it.
It's giving you abstraction, man. Come on. Love
Yeah,
the
yeah.
abstractions.
There you go. Yeah, I haven't had that issue yet. But yeah. What's up, guys? Just
Zach.
logging in. Okay, we're having a good time. We'll catch you up. You'll catch up to speed, Robert, when you get into this. But
Zach
I'm
here has a master's degree in Chat GPT.
apparently no. I've been messing with this for less than 24 hours. That's when I got my Super or the Pro membership. Okay, but it looks like comment notification is like where a lot of this stuff comes in. So that's like a trigger. It looks like. Get unseen notifications. I don't know if I really need this. Like I don't want two different functions, right?
No.
Mark notification seen. That looks right. Just in terms of what we do. Okay, so what does this do? So post author, post title, comment author, notification type. If new path. Wow. It was able to tell. Like we didn't even have to tell it about this, dude. It knew.
Yeah.
Whoa. Cool.
That's kind of cool.
That
That
is-
is what an L tree would create.
Isn't it?
Crazy. Yeah.
Well, I think root, that's not even an L tree thing. That was me making up a protocol for saying this is how to tell something's at the top. I don't think,
All right.
I think so it like understood my intention. AI crying right now. Yeah, we're being too mean to it. The create notification is useless. Okay, but yeah, there we go. I think. So this is triggering after insert on posts. Yeah, I think that's right. Like I think this is the proper way of doing it. Is like making it a side effect of commenting in something. Um, for
I
let's
think
just
I
say,
think I think we need to modify that somehow though, because that's what broke our current workflow. That's why you couldn't write a comment a minute ago.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's say something like what we were just saying. It looks like the comment notification function is on the right track. It should be a side effect of inserting to the post table that we should be adding things to the notifications table. Uh, it's not working right now, though. Anything else we want to tell it here? Um, I think like most
So
of this is
fast
fine.
select user title from post where ID. Can you scroll to the right so we can see all of?
I don't know if I can.
Oh wait,
Hang
you,
on.
you you have this in your IDE, so I'll probably just view it in there.
Okay, let's do that. There we go.
Yeah, there we go. Select user title from post content. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Actually,
Cool.
that looks better than anything that I'd write. But hey,
Nice. I know it's better than anything I would write. I'm still like okay. So this is string concatenation. I think
yeah,
that's fine. Again, hopefully it'll tell. It can tell like by the other things we wrote to it, like where we want to go with it. I think that'll be good. Um, maybe a question for you here, Andrew, too, from Edition Addict. Um, I mean, uh, without Andrew knowing, you can totally do that. Only it's not going to be like partitioned in any way. So like your users will exist across the apps. Like that's not a big deal. So like just do it. But that's taking money out of Supabase's pocket. So you know,
I don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, Andrew does it. Just look the other way, Andrew.
I don't know what you're talking about.
But yeah,
Just know that if you go down that route and you do break something, you are responsible for it.
yeah. Uh, multi-tenancy is hard. All right, let's
Yeah.
just give it this and see what it says. Uh, let's say specifically creating a post will now fail. All right, let's see what it says.
Yeah. I just want to add to that question, addition addict, that yeah, you can do it. We actually have no problem with you doing that. But just know that the actual UI won't pick up the additional database that you might have. So if you should create another database within that one project, the UI won't pick up that database.
Oh, see, I wasn't
So yeah.
even thinking you'd do that. I was thinking just throw everything into the same public schema. You know, it
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
matter
you
if they
can do
don't
that for sure.
interconnect. But
Yeah. Or you could even create multiple. You could create a different schema, right, and expose it to the API if you wanted to.
oh,
Like
really?
yeah,
Will
that's
the
allowed.
UI still work, or is it hard coded to
The
work
UI
only on
would still
public?
work because like when you go if you go to the UI right now,
Yeah, this is the local one, but close
yeah.
enough.
So you see at the top where it says public schema, you
Oh,
just
okay.
have that new schema in this drop down, right? So it would just
Hmm.
appear in here, and you still see all the tables and stuff. So yeah, it would still work like normal. The only thing is, as Zach said, your users would be shared across both projects or how many ever amount of projects you have because you'd only have one auth system. So yeah,
Yeah, which is probably not a big deal. In fact, it might
yeah,
be a bonus if you're like if all of these things have some interconnection. You could say, hey, you could just use your product A login if you want to use product B. It's fine.
If you think of it like the Google Suite, then it makes sense, right? Where I sign up for Gmail and now I have access to Docs, Sheets, and everything else. So yeah, it's the same user going across all different products. So yeah,
Okay. So it gave us some new stuff. I say we just dump it in and see if it works. It'll leave it. Oh, look at this. It even tells us what the changes made were. Okay, let's
What?
see. The updated the user ID to reference public user profiles. Okay, cool. Remove the comment ID field from notifications and modified the comment notification function to group all events
Ooh.
to the same original post. Okay. I feel like it's a little hurt by this. But yeah. Fix the comment notification function to prevent errors when created. Okay. Now when a new comment is created, the comment notification function checks if the comment is on a root level post and if the comment's author is different from the post. If so, I don't know if that's right, but let's
Yeah,
check it to see.
I don't think that's right.
Yeah, uh, it's on the wrong track here. Maybe it's not. Like I think
Hey,
it
Zach,
thought. Yeah.
there's a copy code button at the top of that user
Ah,
highlight thing. Boom.
Andrew, you're the best, bro. You're the best. All right, now yarn, super base. Yeah, you keep it up,
Reset.
Andrew, and I'll keep doing the DB resets here too. So look at all that time saved right there. All right, let's see it. Come over here. Log in. No, I
No,
just gotta
sign up.
sign up. Thank you. Test at test. This is why those playwright tests are so invaluable because I don't have to
Yeah.
do all this. Uh, okay, we're in. That's fine. Message
go.
board. Test. Test. Submit. Damn it, ChatGPT.
You lied to us. You
All right, let's
lied.
L query syntax error at character 7. Same as last time. Okay. So you said this is coming right from Postgres, right? Can we
Yeah.
just take a look at the DB instance? I want to see what the log is.
No logs.
Mm,
What? Do it again.
we didn't
If
really
it's
get
relevant.
anything here. Is there a difference between logs and terminal? Oh, terminal, I guess.
It's just
Oh,
getting in there so you can do stuff.
yeah. It's like a shell into it.
Yeah. So if it's not coming from that, then maybe it's coming from Postgres. But that error definitely looks like a Postgres error than Postgres.
Is this it?
No, it's not that one.
What's this one? PG meta. That's at a different level, right?
Yeah, no, that's for the studio to work.
Yeah. This REST one, is this Postgres?
I think that's Postgres. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is what we were looking at before.
Yeah.
Nothing here.
I mean, let's try submitting again and see if what time is it now? So 12:10. So yeah, let's submit again and see if any new.
No.
No,
I hope it's tailing live. I imagine it would be.
it should
but
be.
Would it be Kong? I don't think so, right?
Couldn't be Kong.
Saw it come through at least. Yeah, this hasn't done since it stood back up.
Yeah.
Okay. You're figuring out these errors.
So I guess let's go in the dashboard. Wait, I can't remember if the local one has access to the triggers. Can you see the triggers in the local dashboard? Go to the database option on your left.
Yeah.
Triggers, and yeah, that one. If we just delete it.
Delete the trigger.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Yeah, delete it. Why not? We'll recreate it back after. Just want to be sure that this is the problem.
Yeah. Yeah, good call. Good call, actually.
Yeah.
So now we'll do it. Yep.
Yep, it's the trigger. So it's definitely that trigger function is doing something.
All right, let's
Yeah,
take a look.
let's have a look at the function, that trigger function.
it must be right here, right?
Well, that's doing a check, right, to see if it's what does the tilde represent? I have no clue.
I don't know, but I think it needs to use like the L tree things. Like this is comparing it to a string literal. I don't think that'll work. Um, like if we look at some of the other ones, I feel like finds L tree something. No, is it over here? There's some like
It's the at symbol with the it would be the at symbol to check paths, right? But I'm not sure what it's trying to do. Can you ask it to explain, or should we just Google what this is?
let's just ask it to explain. Um,
Yeah.
uh, can you explain what this line was intended to do? We think there's an issue here.
What, before you do that, actually, and waste more of your credit, let's go back to the code for a second.
Sure. Here's what I think it is. I think that it's thinking this is a string value when actually it's an L tree value. So I think it needs to like call the casting function to do like L tree to string before doing this operation. I
All
think
right,
that's what it's failing on.
I guess to be sure of that, let's add the trigger back in. So if we scroll up and just copy that well, it's there. It's line 39. You just copy that create function. I will just paste it in the SQL editor
Yeah.
to save time.
Run.
And
Cool.
if we go back to our go back to our database section. Sorry.
Database.
Yeah,
Triggers.
and functions. Now we're gonna go to functions this time around, and let's edit that function that I created. What's it called?
Comment notification.
Yeah,
Edit.
yeah. And in here,
Is that I thought it was L tree to string, but
yeah, I guess we just want to see if it's getting past, if it's getting inside of here, or if it's not. Because if it's not, right? If if that if fails, then it should actually just return new, which is the next, which is what happens outside of this if statement, which wouldn't break anything. So my guessing is that it's either that if isn't written correctly as you're saying, or it's getting inside and something is wrong inside.
yeah.
Inside
Well,
the then.
what was the exact error we were getting from the network tab? Syntax error at character 7. I feel like that just matches up too with how this stuff is working.
Google search that.
Yeah, let's say compare a L tree to a string Postgres.
The Postgres error codes are normally quite good. If you look back in the
Sure.
console, it's 42601.
Postgres error code. Boom. Class syntax error or access rule violation.
Is it an RLS issue?
I don't think so. Why would it be? Oh no, maybe
No, it wouldn't be
maybe you're right.
because it specifically said something about L3 syntax, right? So it actually gave back the error as well, the message as well. So yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Let me just Google. Let me try my solution. L tree to string conversion function. L tree. I'm sure there's one here. I think it's just called L tree to L tree. What is this for a string? No.
Isn't it? Oh wait, no. Text to L3 is the other way around. I think it's L3 to text. L3 then number 2 then text.
Really? L tree to. Yeah, you're right. Look at that. Cast. Let me just try that here inside of our thing. if L tree to text, new path. Let's shooting a shot here.
Let's see.
This is word test.
Boom.
Told you.
Boom.
Told you. All right, let's see what's going on here. Tables, notifications. Nothing in here yet. But if I were to comment test, oh, then it fails.
What's the error? Is it the same error?
No, it's different. Record new has no field post ID.
Okay, cool. Let's look at the function again. We're getting
Okay, we're closing in on it. So we'll go to database
editor,
functions.
probably.
What's that?
I was gonna say let's just view it in your VS Code. It's a lot
Okay.
more easier to.
So here's what we did: L tree to text. I still want to know what this does, especially what this piece is. But I feel like that's just like roots.
Right?
What's that?
That's just a regex that's checking for anything that's a digit after the root.
Yeah, man. Okay.
But
I'll
I
take
don't know
your word.
what the tilde does. I don't know what the tilde is. I know the /d plus is saying any digit or is it digit decimal or decimal figure after root.
Okay.
It's just.
I mean, it would be UUID, so I think that's probably right. But yeah, we can zoom in on that piece later because I think that one's all right. But what was the new notifications or the new error specifically? New has no field post ID.
Right.
So that was where was that?
That would be line 30.
30. So what is new here?
New is whatever is being inserted right now.
Okay.
So the post itself, does the post itself has a post ID or is it just ID?
Yeah, it's probably ID. Let's see. Go into here. Go into posts.
It's just ID. Yeah. So that's the problem.
Okay.
So we just need to change that.
New.id.
Same on line 32.
32.
Yeah, that should do it for us.
Okay.
I guess we could just update this instead of the.
Yeah. I'll just grab it so we can do it inside. So, because I mainly just don't want to make a new user every single time.
Yeah.
Again, that's where the playwright really helps, but I don't have that right now. That's right. Edit function. So it's just everything inside of begin. Oh, I wish this pane was a little bit bigger. But I think that
feature
looks
request.
Right. Yeah, no.
What? Existing notification is not a known variable.
Did we do that? Existing.
All right. Okay. Where'd that come from?
I don't know, actually.
Are we editing the right function?
Comment notification. Yeah, that's the right one.
I mean, just copy everything from declare all the way down. No, you don't want to just declare. Sorry.
From declare. Okay.
Yeah. Down to end.
So not that part.
Yeah, there.
Okay. Okay, whatever. But now let's try. Okay.
Is that the one we told ChatGPT to remove?
Maybe. Maybe. No, okay, so we hit the same issue. Um,
What?
yeah. New has no field post underscore ID. Let's just
Is
find
there still a post ID in here? Oh, there we go. On line
this
26.
is
No,
another one,
sure.
yeah. Let's see. Any
Not
others?
the one.
These ones are fine, right?
Yeah.
Wait, is this one all right? Yeah, because
Yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah.
hopefully that's all
Yeah,
right.
that's what it's called. Yeah.
All right, so we'll do the same thing. Grab starting with declare, going to end, dump it. Oh gosh, where to go? Functions, comment function, edit, paste. All right, now let's retry. Oh yeah, there we go.
Did it work? Did it
Yeah,
work?
yeah.
I can't see because our face is covering the
Oh man,
last.
sorry. I'm so bad at this. I need to figure this streaming thing out better. We'll get there. I'll spend some time some weekend. Just we'll go through and do it up. But yeah. Let's see. So when I did that, did we get a new notification here? No. I think
No?
that's probably okay. Yeah, I think that's
It
right because like if I comment on my own thing, I probably shouldn't get one. So
makes
I
sense.
think that's maybe all right. Let me try logging out and just sign up as test2 test.io test. My username will be test2. Submit. And now we'll add a comment to here, test2. And now, no. Negative.
What? What?
Negative.
No, 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 no.
Didn't happen. All right.
Why? Why didn't it happen?
I don't know.
Let's look at the code.
Yeah. Let's go to the code.
Or should we just go straight back to Chat GPT and say, "Hey, fix this"?
Yeah. Okay. Let's give it what we came up with. So we'll start with like we fixed something for you. We fixed some stuff for you. Paste. We fixed some stuff for you in the comments notification function. Here's what we have now. SQL, boom. This allows users to comment and create original posts again, but we're still not seeing any entries in the notifications table after a user comments on another user's post. I wanted to tell it just stop apologizing. You're Supabot. Supabot doesn't apologize, bro. Thank you for improving. It appears that I made an error in referencing. Ah, yeah. See? It mentioned the thing we had talked about,
Yeah.
but it didn't mention this.
There's
I
no
think
matter.
actually understanding this may be the core to the problem too, because I wonder if like what you said, if it's expecting only digits but it's getting UUIDs there,
Yeah.
it might be having an issue. I'm gonna ask it about that line next. If I can grab it. Copy. Oh, it's doing some other stuff here too. Root post ID. I think it actually needs that. I'm just going to ask it this though, because I'm curious. Can you explain what this line is doing? was gonna write a blog post about this, dude. Isn't this neat? Like, oh, okay. This is a regular expression pattern that will match any string that starts with root, followed by any characters, and then followed by one or more digits.
Is that is represented? It's represented by a UUID and then a digit?
It's
Or is it just an
represented.
ID?
Let's take a look at it. Because this is all of our original posts and comments are going to be in this table. This is the tree structure. So
Right.
this is if it's an OP, it just has root as its path. But if it's a top level comment, we'll just see root and then the ID of the parent. So
Right. But
so
that's
this
not
one corresponds to the original, the OP's UUID. And then if there was a nested comment on this one, we'd continue to add a dot and then its UUID.
but
So
that's not UUID as it's looking right now, right? It's using underscore instead of hyphens.
yes, because we can't use underscores. That's the other thing I forgot. You can't use you can't use hyphens in L tree. So I have to like there's this weird dance of doing it to underscores. You're right.
Okay. Um. Yeah, but I don't think the because it says that followed by any characters and a digit at the end, I guess. So maybe if we remove the digit at the end because it's
Well, I
at the
think
end
I
of
think
the
we don't even need that. Right? Because if text L tree new dot path, what does this Postgres operator checks if a string matches a regular expression pattern?
ah ah
So I mean,
cool. Now
it shouldn't matter. Oh, I guess it's saying. I think it should just be like as long as it's not just root, then we know it's a comment because that's what it's trying to do, right? Is a comment and not a root post. Yeah,
right.
that's what it's trying to do. We should just say if text to L tree is not specifically root, that should be fine.
Okay.
Let me try that.
You gonna use your credits for that, or are you just gonna write it?
I don't know. Uh, yeah. Someone mentioned this. I think I do mention this in the course. Max just took it. It sounds like Edition is going to be taking it this weekend too. So hope you have a good time with it. It's
There's a
I had a
notice in my
lot of fun making it. So yeah, and let me know if there's new stuff you wanna check out into it. But yeah, let's go to
There was
uh
another question by Max.
oh, I missed that
Which
one.
yeah,
Oh, I don't even know. Uh
yeah, I don't know either.
I feel like it's probably something that was like I feel like it's been around for a long time, but I have never used it outside of Supabase because it's so hard to set up yourself. I feel like so, and Supabase just does it for you, right? For the most part. I mean, I guess you still have to define your rules, but figuring out how to like I've never introduced the concept of users myself to Postgres ever. It's just something I manage externally, usually via an external service. But having those things as part of your database, like internal, enclosed inside of your system, is really nice to have. So, all right, let's go back to doing this, and we'll just say, gosh, I feel like I don't know. Let's just do. I'm gonna do like a new tab for a new chat to ask it like dumb questions on the
Oh, I
on
was
the
gonna
other
say,
one.
isn't that just changing that to instead of the tilde, we just put the what's that thing called
I don't
exclamation
know.
mark
Oh,
equal.
is it this? It's this, right?
Well, that's equal, right?
That's not equal.
No, that's equal.
What? Are you
I'm
serious?
pretty sure that's equal.
No, it's not. That's not
Are you
equals.
sure?
I'm pretty sure. Okay, let's ask
Okay,
ChatGPT. Let's ask the dumb ChatGPT about this.
No,
What
we're
does
wasting credits.
No, this one I can throw away credits on. This is the dumb one. It's free, essentially. Uh what does this line mean in Postgres? Let's see what it says. This is a conditional
See,
statement.
I knew I was right. It's
Is not equal.
exclamation mark. What?
Is not equal.
This is no Postgres though. This is PLPG SQL.
That's the same thing. I don't know what you said. You said a bunch of letters. Try to sound smart. It's not going to work here, Andrew. Two quick ideas. Add full text search for rows. Yes. This is actually something that Supabase has support for. I've been very interested in trying to get in. And yes, uploading other post types. So like right now it's just all text. But it should be like, I want to do kind of like Reddit where it's like a link and then images. But yeah, we'll get to that once we get past this kind of stuff. As for quick and dumb questions, yep, exactly. That's the plan here. But yeah, I think actually not equals or exclamation point equals does work too, Andrew. We did this last time. I feel like we keep having the same conversations. But this definitely works too, because it's like, I like this one because it's like not less than and not greater than. And
It's the most
that's
confusing
perfect.
thing ever.
Yeah, image is very important. This could be cool too, using some of the Supabase stuff too that we don't get into, like the storage. So that could be cool too. All right, I'm leaving it as this, Andrew.
Look at line 28.
Look at what? Line 28.
Look at line 28.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Fixed. There we go. That works. They both work. It's fine. It's fine. It's not a thing. Okay, so let's do that, but we'll also take the rest of its stuff here. So I'll copy that and we'll paste it in here.
I thought we copied that already. No?
No, I don't think the most recent one.
Oh, right. Okay.
And we'll take this, and like you said before, we'll start with the declare. I'm also doing this just so we don't have to make our new users.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if that's going to cause an issue. I think it
you're
won't.
too awesome, Zach. Sometimes you have to just work in the dumbed down way, We don't want to see your awesomeness on stream every single time.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Awesomeness on display here, folks. Whatever.
We don't want to be use all your fancy end-to-end tests, We don't want to see all your fancy awesomeness.
It's not. So there's something with streaming where I can't focus as much as I'd like to. So this is why I wanted to try doing like the ChatGPT thing, because ChatGPT becomes like an anchor for us to keep going back to. But end-to-end tests are hard to do that on a stream, I feel like. It's just with keeping up with everything. But let's see if that works.
What? Oh, what's this new variable it created? Root. Let's view back in your VS
Don't we
Code.
need to declare that up here?
It should have done it itself.
Oh, I probably didn't grab that part to paste. It's probably my fault.
Oh, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
You didn't. You should grab from the declare down to the end then. Just grab all of it from declare down to the end.
Okay. Declare, copy, drop that in here. Boom. Fix this one up. Not equal to root. And looks good. And then grab this to this, copy, and over here, drop that in. Hey. All right. Let's try again. Commenting on here. Test. Didn't like it. Let's see. More than one row returned by a subquery used as an expression.
Let's view the code.
Sure.
So
here, I need to take a bathroom break here real quick. Do you want to take a look at this? All right, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'll just keep viewing. Can you remove your sidebar? Command B. Zach left. Thank you. Right. So subquery. Which of the subqueries is failing? So root post ID, select ID from where? Subpath, right? User ID. I wish I could shift between this thing while you're away, Zach, so I could see what the error was again. Anyway, he'll be back soon. Have you seen the ChatGPT plugin hype? Oh, there's an error saying root something. Yeah. Is it root post ID? Maybe. Maybe it's getting returned multiple things from that select subquery on line 27. Maybe we need to limit that to one because we're only expecting one back.
Ugh. All right.
Yo. Yeah, I'll send the error. Can we just view it again?
Yeah,
I think the error is on line 27 though.
More than one row returned by a subquery uses as an expression.
Yeah, I think it's line 21. 27, I mean, sorry, 27. I think that select is returning more than one result instead of
Okay.
just one. I don't know if we need to add a limit.
Let's just tell ChatGPT and see what it says.
No, let's just run that SQL query in oh wait,
in the
in the SQL editor, right?
okay, like this.
Just replace new path would have to be new would have to put like a path in there, right? So
Okay,
root
so
something.
New path. So that would be just grab like the path from one of these, I guess.
Yeah.
Copy cell and for here equals paste text to L tree. I don't know if this is right or not, but oh gosh, I need to do this changing manually. All right.
Run it. Let's see what the results. What?
Oh, the subpath definitely needs a string, right? So just give it the text. And I'm not sure now. L-tree syntax error character 14.
Is it because you changed the underscores to hyphen? Should it still remain underscore since we're just...
Could be. I'm honestly lost a little bit. Path equals subpath. Run. Okay.
There we go. Yeah, so it's returning two results. So yeah, we need to probably just limit that.
So what is it doing? Maybe I'm missing some of the context here. So this is saying root post ID. Okay, so it is trying to do the right thing. It's trying to get the UUID of the original post, but this isn't that. But it should be trying to do that. It should just be like the root post ID. We should just use subpath. Like it should just be here, right?
Should it?
Yeah, because it will always be the second.
All right.
The second thing in the path. So let's just say select subpath.
Yeah. That should work.
Does that work?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Is that right?
Well, wait. Is that the second thing in the path?
It's not. What is subpath supposed to do? Let's see. L text to L tree. I think we might have to do this still. And run, and that's probably going to be
It's the same, right?
same. Yeah. So path 0, 2. I feel like it should be 1, 2. Because it's going to take, right now it's taking everything starting at index 0 and stopping at 2. I want to take it from 1 and stop at 2. Let's see. There we go. That's what we need. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, like a
No.
substring.
I, yeah, no. Anyway.
We got some Supabase docs stuff here, by the way, Andrew. This is you, right? You do the docs?
Yeah.
Nice.
Part of the Ducks team.
Right. Framework quick start. Sorry, excellent. Awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so you see what I'm saying? Like this will always be the UUID, but now, oh man, we gotta convert this to. We gotta convert at like some other level this to a function. How do we do that?
Convert the hold on.
I know there's string replace. Can you Google string replace while I try to figure this stuff out? Function.
Yeah, I have it somewhere. I'm trying to
Cool.
open up a project where I have it in.
Nice. create function create function underscores two dashes, and man, this is so rough. Okay, returns returns.
We could use a regex replace function. Or
Is there not just string replace?
let me,
I mean, we could do regex. That's fine, but I don't know.
no, let's go with the easier option. If there's a there's a function that's called replace.
Yeah,
That was easy.
is that replace all or? Yeah, let's just use that.
Yeah, it replaces all instances of anything that's in there.
Okay, replace, and then what's the syntax? It's like the original string, and then the character or the.
Oh. So it's the source, yes, the original string, then the old text. What? So yeah, the character you want to replace, and then the new character that you want it to be, basically.
What's the name of it called?
The function?
Is it just replace?
Yeah.
It doesn't like this. Replace. L tree to text.
Oh my gosh.
I know. This is where we're at. Subpath L tree does not exist. It existed before. It totally existed before. What are you talking about?
We're indenting so many levels. I'm confused where we are right now.
Yeah, think. Okay, let's add some of this.
Yeah, thank you. My brain can work again.
I know. Sorry. This is wrong. I'm pretty sure. Subpath. We want to do. Let's put this on one line so we can see that, and then subpath.
Wait, no,
That was
missing,
right, I think.
Yeah, you are now missing because you have an L3 inside of the subpath. I text the L3, so yeah.
Let's do it like this.
I don't know what's going on here anymore, but okay.
I'm just trying to format it right in a way that makes sense to my brain, at least, and then I'll explain it.
As long as you understand it, Zach.
I hope I do. I don't know. Let's see. Text to L tree subpath comes from there. I wish these would highlight.
You're missing a closing. You're missing one.
Right here?
I'm sure because you have two L3s. No, you're missing one on the outside. Line 12, probably add one down there. Yeah. Now we're secure. Now we have all of them.
Let's see. Let me try putting it where I thought it was supposed to go. What does that say?
Oh, that
There we
worked.
go. Okay. Now.
Get us back to the one line.
Yeah. Okay, so we could do this though. And this could be this right here, right?
Yeah, but we don't need to select, do we? We can just do the replace.
I hope so. We'll find out. Okay, we'll dump this into this. Yeah. Functions. Notification. Notification. Edit. Paste. Is that right?
Did it save? Wait. Oh, wait. No, we need to remove our string that we posted in there as well. We need to change that back to, what was it called? Was it path dot something new?
Let's find out.
See on line 31, we have our
Path.
raw, new
Yeah.
dot path.
So this should be new dot path.
Yeah.
Well, let's put this back to one line.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's.
This line is just madness, and we're okay with that.
And add your semicolon back to the end. I think that's what it was just complaining about when we ran it.
Gotcha. Okay. So we'll just grab. I'm just gonna grab again. Copy. Make sure these things stay in sync as much as possible. Okay.
Wait, did you change that back to a semicolon at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Your screen froze for me a second. I saw single quotation marks.
No worries. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to try now to test this
We're gonna
working?
try and comment again.
It failed. Function text to L tree. L tree does not exist. Okay.
What?
Yeah, I
Does it
think
exist? We just used it in the SQL editor.
no, it doesn't. Wait, what are you talking about? Text to L tree. It's we're supposed to pass it text, and we passed it an L tree.
Oh.
That's the issue. Yeah. Text to L tree. So this one is an L tree already. So we should be able to get rid of this. Like
Okay.
that. And then do we need? Is that
So
still right?
That should be it. That
Okay.
should be it, yeah.
All right. Let's just do this 5-step process again, and we'll get back to trying it. Functions, click, all, paste, click. All right, click. Hey, okay. We're back to, we made the comment. That's what just happened. No, I don't know. We have to see the notifications table now. No.
What?
Still no. All right.
Can
let's.
you close that toast with that? Yeah.
Is that bothering you?
Yeah, it is.
Sorry. I just let them stay there. All right. So still, let's try to trace through it. Root post ID. Select users. Select all this stuff. Where root post ID into post author or post title. What does this line do? I'm confused.
So it's just the into part from that line, because that's just so weird, and it's just saying, the results from this pass it into the post author and the post title
Gotcha.
variables. Yeah. Same here again.
Okay. Post to author does not equal comment author. So yeah, so this is doing it where, let's make sure that that's not the case. I'm pretty sure it's not in our test example. So right now we're logged in as test2.
Yeah.
And this was posted by test. So this should definitely create it. Which, like we said, we're creating the comment. We can see the comment, but we would expect that to have now a notification in here, which we don't have yet. So that's all right. Well, not it's not all right, but it's not. We know where the issue is at. It's still at this level, it's just not getting created yet. Notification type equals concat comment post title. Select ID from notifications. If existing notification is null, then insert into.
Can
Oh, okay.
you see that type that you have down there on line 34? Can you just quote it in a double quote? I'm just afraid that it's a keyword in Postgres and probably
Mm-hmm.
it's throwing something off.
Let's
Although
try.
you'd expect an error should happen if that's the case, but hey.
Yeah. So let's go to our functions. Edit. Click. Click. And click. Okay. That got created. Now checking here. Notifications. Still nothing. Nothing.
Man. Let's view our function again.
Mm-hmm. Is there any way of like doing the equivalent of like a console log inside of these scripts?
Raise.
What did you say? Raise?
Yeah.
And then you just pass it a string?
Well, you have to tell it what kind of notice it is. I mean,
Oh,
your thingy. There you go.
cool.
Yeah. So it's just gonna write out a post auto post style and comment blah blah blah.
Right. So here, raise notice. See, I don't know what a notice is, dude. It's just like
Yeah, let it just be insert a notification at that point.
post author is not the commenting author. Right? And there. And then
Yeah, I want to get one in here as well.
inserting new notification. All right,
Yeah.
so let's try doing this. Copy, and we'll paste it. Let's keep this tab on notifications, and we'll go to database functions, new function. Wait, no.
Existing function.
Yes,
Comment.
notification. Edit. I'll paste. Confirm. All right. Back to this tab. We'll create another test. Submit. And now we should see.
We need to open the Docker. Yeah.
Oh, that was probably the right one. That was the DB.
Yeah. This doesn't seem to be logging anything in here at all,
Yeah.
which is
What's
weird.
up with that? Inspect. Terminal. Would be nice if we had those, because without it, I don't know how we debug this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Let's just try telling ChatGPT what happened. You know, like, we'll give it the function we came up with. We made some adjustments. Copy. Here we go. We made some further adjustments, but we still are not seeing any entities added to the notifications table when a different user comments on someone else's post. There we go.
Maybe we should also while it's doing that, maybe we should just change that raise notice to raise an exception instead.
Okay.
Yeah. So instead of notice, just type exception for all.
For all of them?
Yeah.
Is this okay? My JavaScript brain sees this and says, "Is this going to throw at this point?"
Yeah, it should.
Okay, so we're going to make it throw so we can see it log, even though that will stop things, right?
It'll stop at the first one.
Yeah. I mean, if we can see something, that's better than nothing. But let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. To be the trigger for we have the trigger. No. We have the trigger. I just didn't share it. Wait, is that trigger? Wait. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely in there.
Yep, on the post table after insert. Yeah.
Yeah. I just did share when
I love it. Apologizing all the time. I apologize
I
for
know.
the confusion.
Well, that was a dumb thing for it to do. Clearly, we still have that. I guess it was a good thing because it made us check. We could use. I can't believe it sided with you here, Andrew. What the heck? No. No. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. I thought as much, ChatGPT. See, I thought as much. I mean,
If this fixes it, you win. Yeah. Let's try it.
Did you change both of them?
What's that? No, I got the other one's been blown away long ago. That's always been this. Okay, so let's go back to here. Functions, notifications. Here, edit, all paste, confirm. Happy with it. Here, test.
Fail.
Fail.
That's good because it means the exception was raised. There you go. So our exception worked.
Oh my god. Comment author is wrong.
We can comment out that first exception.
Yeah, but we actually know here. We should know this, right?
Oh, why is that now?
Yeah, that's good to have. That's good to have. I don't know. Comment author. Where else does this get touched?
It's getting it from line 29. It's selecting user ID from post comments where post ID equals new ID. Probably not new ID because this is new ID would be the. No, that's correct. Hold on. It's not a user ID, right? On the post.
It probably is. Let's see. So this is the new comes from what? That comes from.
You know what? Let's replace comment author with auth.uid function. So everywhere in the code where so we can get rid of line 29.
Okay.
Yep, and then on line 30, where it's doing comment author, we can change that to auth.uid, the function.
Like that?
Yeah, because it is the logged in user, right? Who's currently the commenter at this point. So we need to replace that everywhere else if we have any more comment author.
Let's get rid of that. Find comment. Nope, looks like that was it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
So let's start with here, copy it, and save it, and then we'll go over here.
Did we remove our first exception, or did we just keep it?
No, the exceptions are still there. Should we remove it?
Let's keep it just to make sure that no, we can get rid of it, the first one. Get rid of the first one.
Let's get rid of all of them, right?
No, we want to keep the rest.
Keep the rest? Okay, fine.
Be sure we get inside.
Sure. I just wish we could. We did have to blow things up to get a log.
No, no.
Okay. Edit. All paste. Confirm.
Yeah, I'm not sure why notice isn't working. Maybe that log level is not far enough for it to.
Post auth is not the commenting author.
Yeah, so that's your next exception. So it's gotten to the next one.
So we can trim that off.
Yep.
Just the slowest possible cycle. All right. Confirm. There we go. And now
Another one.
I know another exception. There we go. Inserting new notification. All right. So now we know it's gonna insert the new notification. I told you we could have just gotten rid of it, bro. Wait, that was the wrong one. There it is. Save. All right, this should do it. This should totally work. If it doesn't work now, it's just weird. Edit function. All
This way of working
paste.
feels so weird though, of us having to edit, paste, edit. This is just
I know. I don't like it. This is why. This is the whole point of the those end-to-end functions, right?
yeah.
But all right, it was inserted.
Now let's see the
Moment
table,
of truth.
notifications.
All right, ready? Refresh. Let's just visualize the one row appearing. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
All right, guys, that's it for the stream.
No, get out of here. Is this all testing and migrations? Is this all just testing and migrations saved in the repo? So the way we're going through this, it's like when we created our new migration file, it's you'll notice it was created with like the timestamp. And maybe addition, you haven't taken the course yet, so you probably don't know some of the stuff, but we use like the Supabase CLI to create a new migration. And the way migrations work, they might not be what you think it is. When I first heard migration, I thought, okay, this is data migration. It's actually like a migration is in terms of a change to your actual database, because your database is like a mutable thing. Like you don't want to take it all down and stand it all the way back up, because then all the data gets lost. So instead what you do is you write a migration which tells Supabase how to change like its table structures. But the way you end up running that in locally is like you build a stack of these SQL files and you just run them sequentially, and that gets you to the same end state all the time. And meanwhile, your production database has like the effect of the same thing going on, and there's stuff inside of the CLI to make sure those are always kept in sync and stuff. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here. Like whenever we run like a DB reset, it's just going to play through our history of SQL files, our history of migrations, and get us to the same starting point every single time, which always matches what would be out there in prod, with the exception of right now we have this one that we just added. So that one's not there yet. But we have notifications in the table now, and I'm just happy with that. Like I said, I kind of want to keep going with this next week, and like we'll just see how far we can take it. And yeah, I think this is some cool stuff. It's cool progress.
I'm liking that GPT now. I think.
I told you, dude. Isn't this neat? This is so cool. This is like absolutely.
I was right. I was right with the whole not equal to. Thank you, ChatGPT. Give me 5. I think
It wasn't this though. Like we know it wasn't this,
it was
right?
definitely that.
No, was it?
I put all my money on that.
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think either one would. Either way would. Okay. All right, let's do it. We're going to do it live. I'm not going to change it in my thing, but let's do it over here. Edit. Right?
Yeah.
Right here. I'm so tempted to just hit cancel to trick you, but no, I really did it there. I really did. All right, so now we're going to do another one.
You really hit cancel?
Yeah, I did. No, I really hit okay, but I'm actually curious now too. I feel like it's depending on what it does. It shouldn't be like a second notification. It should be that this one is changed because we already have one from this person. I don't even know.
Delete this one.
Delete it. Okay, let's delete it. How do I delete it, bro?
The checkbox to the left.
Checkbox.
Far left. Check
It's the
mark.
far left. Oh, there it is. I couldn't see it
And
with the glare.
delete
Delete.
one row. Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, I'm suddenly doubting my convictions, bro. Okay. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3. Told you, Andrew. Told you. Either way works. Either way works. ChatGPT itself is wrong. No.
Oh
I'm
man.
gonna waste a credit just on telling it no. No, you are wrong.
But look! It told you that it might also be helpful to use raised notice. So it
Where
was right.
no,
It was
you
right.
and Andrew are wrong.
Don't do that to
Both
the AI. You're gonna have it doubting itself now.
and are acceptable ways of saying not equal to. Here, wasting a credit just to let it know.
Oh.
See? Look at it. It knows. It knows what it did. It's the validation.
Okay, stop ChatGPT. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, yeah, there's no, it's fine. Why is it still going? Stop.
Yeah, sometimes it just likes to talk, I feel like. But yeah, it's also bizarre to me that this is like a sequential thing. Like I would think we would wait a bit and then we'd get the whole message. Not that
Right.
it would be building the message in real time as it goes. That's bizarre to me.
Yeah,
But
it's streaming. It's letting you know that it's a real person. It's typing out like you.
I guess so.
I think ChatGPT is a Amazon Mechanical Turk warehouse somewhere of
But
people
it's
typing out these messages.
no way.
I'm
Those people would have to be so insanely skilled to know these kinds of things about everything. Like there's no way. There's no way. There is no way.
Conspiracy theory. No, I'm joking.
Yeah, there's just we've enslaved a super intelligent species that's just slowly understanding humanity. That's
Oh
what's
my
going
gosh,
on.
I feel better. Did we find aliens finally? They're using their brain powers.
Uh, maybe they're using us, dude. They just needed someone to come up with a better AI. And so this is our whole purpose is just to make this. And we're using it to create a notification system for my fake Reddit clone for a software course. And it's the magnitude of this is just offensive, to be honest. But yeah, I think it's really cool. All right, let's end the stream there. This was fun. Andrew, we want to do it again next week?
Oh yeah.
All right, cool. Well, we'll schedule it for next week. Thanks everyone for joining. Hope everyone has a good time with the course. I think Edition mentioned he's going to take it this weekend. So cool. Thanks for the feedback, Max, as well. But we'll end it there. We'll catch y'all next week.
Yep.